Hey guys, I have just been absolutely killing it this year at the yard sales. You just would not believe the stuff that I'm picking up, and I've really, I know I'm a broken record when it comes to yard sales, but if you are any sort of a guy, no matter what it is you're into, if it's just hiking, camping, whatever, prepping, self-reliance, homesteading, anything, you're going to find things that you can find useful like garage sales. And the idea, a lot of people don't go to garage sales because they feel like, well, I'm only going to be getting junk and old stuff, and I don't like old stuff, and I want newer stuff. And this is what I wanted to show you here, is that you can actually pick up fairly decent stuff for really cheap. Everything on this table here, I paid $1 a piece for. And these are worth way, way more than that. And they're insanely useful for $1. I mean, my God, this is an actual Crown brand marking gauge. The brass inlays and everything like that. These sell new on Amazon for like 25 bucks. Got it for $1. This is one of those spring-loaded corner chisels. You whack it with a hammer and it's supposed to help chisel out corners. Got a little retractable blade in there. I think those are like 15, 20 bucks. Got a really nice brass, I don't know if this would be a caliper or what, but it's for measuring. And this thing is brass. I think it's made in India, you know what? But still, something like this is still $6, $7, $8, $10. We have kind of a high accuracy little ruler here. This sucker has it down to like, what is it? It's 30 seconds and 60/4. It measures in. I don't know if that'll focus for you. But yeah, so you can measure in 30 seconds and 60/4, which most don't go down to. So I thought it was pretty cool. Got that caliper for $1, and it actually works really good. I tested it against a few other things, and it seems to be dead on accurate. Got this little thing here, which I think is some kind of like a butt gauge maybe for measuring depth. Yeah, once again, $1. Astounding, guys. All this stuff's woodworking stuff, but you know what? I've also got, and I can't haul it out here, guys, because I've just, like I said, I've been making a killing. I've gotten lanterns. I've gotten 2 or 3 Coleman propane lanterns. I got a Coleman dual fuel lantern this year, which I'm hoping to drag out for a video for you guys. I found a couple of these brass propellers. Got these for free. I'm going to sell these on eBay. These are were in a box of old rusty garbage, and basically I just told the person, hey, I'll give you like 40 bucks for the box. And there was some other stuff in there I really wanted. There was some old brace bits and some hand braces, and I think there was some saws in there and stuff. It was a big, gigantic box. It was, it was probably 60 pounds worth of stuff, and it had a couple of these propellers in there as well. So a couple of these brass propellers, I'm going to sell them on eBay. I think they're probably worth about 10 or 15 bucks a piece. I hope. Otherwise I'm taking a bath on that. I'm just looking through my table here, my project table. I got these cabinet scrapers. These were $1. These are pretty much brand new, and I think they're Sheffield brand. They're not, they're the Crown Sheffield brand. I've just been non-stop doing this all summer. Basically every Friday morning, I get up, I check Craigslist, I filter the search for tools or Coleman or whatever it is I'm kind of looking for, and I go out and I get the stuff. And I negotiate with people, and I kind of do package deals and get people to throw things together. And if people have a box of something, buy the box. I picked up a lot of things that like these propellers. I'm not really interested in them, but I didn't even realize they were brass because they were all so corroded. That I didn't even. Sorry, walking away from you guys. I'm gonna grab a few other things. I didn't realize they were brass until I got them home and hit them on the wire wheel and realized they're brass. This Coleman here. Old Coleman lantern, picked this up for a couple of dollars. It's in terrific condition, and the stamp on the bottom I think is from '81. That's a really good find. Works fantastic. Just need to get a few new mantles for it. It doesn't end, guys. If you are into this kind of stuff, you can get really good quality stuff at yard sales. And the thing is to hit the kind of neighborhoods for the things you want. If you want stuff like this, if you want new woodworking stuff, go to good neighborhoods. Go to neighborhoods where people have money. Because those are the people who are likely to have new hobbies and give up on them quickly, that's where you score. People like this, the guy who sold this stuff, it was a hobby for him. It was a whim. He went out, he spent a bunch of money, didn't really care for it. My gain, his loss, you know. If you're looking for older tools and stuff like that, go to neighborhoods and check. Go online and look and see when the houses were built. Go on to like a real estate thing like Zillow, and oftentimes you'll be able to see when the house was built. Find places that were in areas where the houses were built in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you know, where people moved in and have old tools that multiple generations have lived in these homes. That's a great way as well. Plus, you know, another good thing, it's just to go around. You never know where you're going to find good things. Sometimes you find, I literally found, and of course they're out in the car, I'm not going to lug them in, but I was in the city, not the city, which is the city near me, and was not expecting to find anything good in the yard, so I pulled in, and this guy had a whole bunch of yard tools. He had mattixes, he had shovels and all that stuff, and I ended up picking up a nice True Temper brush hook, mattix, a couple of nice shovels for literally a couple of dollars a piece. So just because you're in an area and you don't expect to see good things, you know, don't be afraid to stop, because sometimes people have things hidden away in their garage that aren't in the garage sale, but if you ask, they very suddenly become for sale, because people don't realize the things we look for. So there it is, guys. It's nonstop. I've just been killing it. I set myself an allowance for the summer, which is basically about $25 a week for garage sales, and I tell you, I picked up more stuff than I really should. I'm starting to feel a bit like a hoarder. You know, I picked up a big propane stove. I've picked up, like I said, multiple lanterns, multiple woodworking tools, old vintage tools that you guys know I love, garden tools, just a little bit of everything, guys. And I'm just going to keep doing it. And hopefully I'll maybe put some more videos together for you guys and show you some of the cool stuff I've gotten. But for right now, this is just a little taste of just how you can get, you know, $100 worth of woodworking stuff for $5.